because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he manages to reach that 25-yard line before he's driven out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first. They've got a man in motion.
Fox. Go ahead. Yellow.
Purdy on 1st down. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Get set. Watch out.
Now Purdy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Now it's Purdy. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, 22! Blue 60!
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Complete out to the right side. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
Stay 50. 40 got.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Monday, lady! Like 7!
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Here's the final play of our first half.
0! Set! White! Hey, blue 60! Tonight!
The final throw before the break. Intercepted in the end zone! Picked by Marquise Siegel. And the 49ers are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Here's Sky Moore on the return. Jukes away from one. They can't stop him. This makes it up to the 25. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw. Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 4th down.
41. Yellow.
He'll throw it. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Nick Bosa makes the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Stafford. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hits him on the in route. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
21.
Looking to throw. Got a man, that's Nakua. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
And the Rams,
1st down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Alert! Moving ahead.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford finds him over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Lead to number 17.
Goes to the hurry up here.
Adams. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Stafford's going to throw once more. Connects with Adams again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Rams first down.
On first down, here's Stafford. Finds the in route complete. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Brought down by Fred Warner.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 49ers 39-yard line.
Now Stafford again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up fourth and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here we go. Track 60 in from 60, 19 right.
Back to throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Mevis now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Purdy throwing here. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the fourth. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
What's up? 18! What's up? Go ahead. Yellow.
From the gun is Purdy. That's incomplete on second down. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Yellow. 21.
Looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
18. What's up?
He's back to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Bennett. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
39-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To throw, here's Bennett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
18 back, 18 back, Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ha!
3rd down from the gun. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Hey, third down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. They're going to throw for it on fourth. Completed over the middle. Did he get there? Did he get there? I don't think so. Now the refs agree. He's marked short, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Purdy on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
1-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
He'll throw it. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. 49ers want to end it in regulation if they can. Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he is to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. Now to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact separated man from ball.
A 49-yard attempt.
That one is good. take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Moore with a return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. To throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. Rolling left, buying some time. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot.